One of the first songs that I learned was a Christmas song. They start caroling in September. The caroling is a big, big thing in the Philippines. And so I had like September, October, right? September, October, November, December. So I had like 4 months to hear and memorize Filipino Christmas songs. So there's this one that I learned called Kasadyaning Taknaa. So they all like have little instruments that they take around when they carol, like little bells, and they make an instrument out of bottle caps and stuff. And they go up to your door and they say like, Kasadyaning Taknaa, dapit sa kahimayaan, mauray atong makita. And then it goes on, and it's just like a really happy time of year. But what's different about caroling in the Philippines is they're usually like little kids, and they're like asking for candy and toys and stuff. So instead of like giving the family like a plate, the family has to give them a plate, which I like. That's cool. But sometimes people didn't want to give them candy or money or anything, so they would just like turn off all the lights and pretend like they're not home, and they'd be like, "No one's here." So that was really funny.
And then Christmas starts in September, so that's a good thing to know. It's called the Burr months, so like if it ends with Burr, so September through December is Christmas. So a third of the year is Christmas. So when you hear Burr months, it's not because it's cold, it's just because it ends with Burr. I didn't figure that out until I was like over halfway through my mission. Like, oh, the Burr months. I'm like, but it's not even cold. They're like, Elder, like it's Burr, like September, and like, got it. So yeah, so there's that. Christmas is way long. They love Christmas. I love Christmas. I now start Christmas in September, like, to be honest. Like, it's Christmas right now. So yeah, for holidays and events and stuff, they usually, like, especially birthdays, they eat pasta. So spaghetti and pancit is what it's called. So their spaghetti there is sweet, and they have hot dogs in it. So it's a little bit different than ours. And it's funny because I made normal, like not normal spaghetti, American spaghetti, I guess, for my companion and my housemates once. And they're like, this is trash. They're like, like it's so sour is what they said. They're like, it's sour because it tastes like tomatoes instead of sugar. So it's kind of funny. It's like Elf. That's how I imagine it. When he gets like the noodles and like pours syrup and stuff in it. But it's not that sweet. But yeah, so I mean, they'll always have like pasta, some kind of pasta during like holidays or birthdays, things like that. I think those two Christmases really meant a lot to me because it was pure, I guess. There was none of like the frill and things like that of Christmas. It was just focusing on Jesus Christ, focusing on what he did for us. And so yeah, of course I miss my family, and I'm excited for this Christmas since it'll be my first Christmas since I've been home, and so I can see everybody and stuff. But those two Christmases were really special to me, and miracles happened, to be honest, on all of them.
Christmas experience in Davao Mission. Ooh, my gosh. They feed missionaries a lot. And I know this is kind of like just temporal. But I couldn't forget because I was born on Christmas Day. So Christmas is a very special day for me, extra special. And the fact that it was my birthday and it was Christmas, the members, even our investigators that knew, I mean, they found out it was my birthday. Maybe I told them that Christmas was my birthday. So we call it Christmas Eve dinner. We call it Noche Buena. So we went to the bishop's house, we went to members' houses, and they would just feed us. They kept feeding us. And I was so full. See, I even burped a little bit. I remember being so full from coming from the first house. And then we still had 2 or 3 appointments after that. And I was just, started getting nauseated because, like, how am I going to fit all this food? But they were all yummy. They made delicious food for us. So I just had to, it was hard, but I just had to keep eating. But yeah, it was special. And of course, in the Philippines, children are caroling in the streets, and even, we weren't exempted from that missionary apartment. Yeah, children that are, even homeless children actually would sing carols outside our gate, and we would hear them. And I remember, I think we gave food to some of the kids because we weren't allowed to give them money, of course, but we gave them food instead. Yeah, it's just a spirit of giving and spirit of loving, and just extra cheer that you feel during Christmas. It's a very happy holiday in Davao Mission. So I love my Christmas experiences there, and celebrating my birthday as well. So